Welcome to lesson 198 of A Course in Miracles. And this lesson, like the lesson before and the lesson before, brings the responsibility back to us. Because the whole thing, the whole A Course in Miracles, the whole reality is about us. It's what we are creating, what we are projecting out. And this really depends on the beliefs that you have, your story, and the choosing the mind of the ego and not the mind of God. Yeah. So once again, the lesson says, only my condemnation injures me. And of course that it just triggers you when you hear this sort of thing, because you go, what do you mean? Because, you know, we look at this as blame, you know, and guilt. No, it's your fault. Okay, if it's not your fault, then it must be my fault. And you know, we play this ping pong with blame. It's like blame and guilt was a hot, I don't know, a hot potato, like a hot potato that no one wants to hold. And it's like, you know, and you pass it on because it just burns your hands. Guilt and blame burns us inside. No one wants to hold it. So if it's hard for us to look at a situation without trying to justify it, to crucify someone, to crucify ourselves, you know, because this is what we've been used to. You know, our parents did it, our grandparents did it, society does it. We have to find someone to blame. That's how we work. But how about if we were looking at it differently, and we will start looking at with responsibility and power that, okay, let's forget about the blaming and let's focus on the learning. What is it that I need to learn about this situation? Yeah. And of course that it always comes back to forgiveness. And one of the big forgiveness, at least for me, is forgive the thoughts and beliefs that I have. You know, if I believe that I'm going to be lied to, what is going to happen? I mean, just imagine. If I believe that someone is going to hurt me, rob me, cheat on me, what do you think is going to happen? I remember a long time ago, I used to work as a tour leader in South America, and you know, I was never robbed because it was not a thought that I had. Some of the things were done to me because those were my beliefs, but not robbed. And I remember I had this passenger, he was from Canada, and he would walk with his day pack at the front, and he was like, no, you know, super scared of being robbed. He was robbed twice in 2 weeks, and he was the only one robbed. Even one day he was actually in the crossing the road, and he was robbed. And he would come to me like shocked, you know, like, why am I being robbed? You know, everybody robs here. And I was like, I mean, I was already understanding these beliefs, and I was going, but I mean, you got a flashing light, you know, going, rob me. And this is the way we walk sometimes. We've got a flashing light going, cheat on me, lie to me, betray me, because we believe that, you know, we go, I mean, everybody in my past has been lied to, you know, everybody in my past died of whatever, everybody in my past had cancer. I mean, these are set beliefs that we have and are running our lives, and we don't even realize. So here the lesson says, only my condemnation injures me, but only my forgiveness sets me free. When I realize, oh my God, these are these beliefs. These are these beliefs that are running my life and creating this reality. God, can I forgive myself? Yes, I do. I can. And I let it go now. And we need to acknowledge the beliefs. You need to go down deep inside within yourself and bring the belief up and go, oh my God, this is what I believe. That relationships don't work, that relationships are painful, that parenting is painful, that friendships, you can sooner or later they'll betray you. So we need to look at the beliefs. If you don't acknowledge your beliefs, the beliefs that are running your life, you will never be free. So only forgiveness frees you, and only condemnation injures you. So it is your choice. And this is not in any way with blame, but with the gift of, wow, you hold the power. Choose wisely. God, and I'm talking to myself. Many blessings.